Hello and welcome back to another Ghost Recon Phantoms video. Today's format is going to be a bit different than usual. This isn't an open discussion, it's a specific topic, the topic being scanning, and I've had a few requests to make effectively a scan guide, and this is what this is. One particular individual I'll mention briefly, Joseph Schwartz, however you pronounce it in American. This is not specifically for you, but you've requested numerous times. I can't respond to you. You need to fix your Google contact thing because I could never reply to your comments asking for the scan guide. Anyway, I've talked about scan before in the more general device discussion. Scan is divided into two kinds. You have the long-range scan for sniping and the short-range scan for SMG. The short range has a larger arc, less range, 20 meters less range and less exposure time. And yeah, I mean and the other one has less arc and more exposure time and more scan interval. So not a huge difference there. And generally speaking, everything that I'm going to say about scanning here applies to both snipers and SMGs with a few exceptions, which I'll get into later. So scanning seems like an easy activity, in theory at least. But when we think about it, scanning isn't that easy. After all, the single greatest cause of the loss of a match, losing a match multiple times, twice, two in a row, or just losing points to the other team, is lack of good scan. And of course, that's not always the case, but it's often the case, and that's what I want to focus on. How to scan properly. I'm not a perfect scanner. I'm hardly a perfect player, but I'm a reliable scanner, and over time I've gotten good at it. If you don't have a good scan, the pushers, before I actually go into scanning, of the team cannot make any progress. They can't push forward. What do I mean by that? Well, classes ideally are meant to be played differently. Now, if you watch a Mick video, he plays every class like Assault, and there's a good reason for that, because he has almost inhuman supernatural aim, almost perfect motor control. He almost never misses, and no weapon is recoil for him. And so, yeah, he can get away with playing every class like Assault. He doesn't differentiate between Recon, Support, and Assault, even though I would argue the classes are meant to be played differently. And in understanding how to scan, it's also important to understand that Recon is, in fact, or should be ideally played differently to Assault or Support in its role. As a Recon, you do not have pushing power. Let's not talk about cloak, that's a joke. But you don't have pushing power. What you have is the ability to detect enemies that can give you a tactical advantage, but it doesn't give you the actual ability or the power to push forward and take them out the way you could say with a blitz, heat to a lesser extent, a bubble, or blackout. You just don't have that option. And this is actually a hint. If your job as a recon is reconnaissance, then that's going to give you an idea and a hint as to what you're supposed to be doing. You're not a frontline player. You have the lowest HP of any of the classes. There's a reason for that. Although in theory you're also the swiftest, the fastest. But you are providing intel to the pushers of the team, the primary pushers being Assault and then somewhere in between Support, to let them know where the enemy is located and let them know when they can push or not, and you push with them. You're not, ideally, in an ideal situation, you are not pushing at the front line. To do so is, one, not really in keeping with the Recon class, but also just kind of stupid because you don't have the pushing power. All you have is intelligence. And sometimes, yeah, you can take advantage of a scan to get the one up on an enemy or what have you, but you don't have the kind of massive pushing power that's available to other classes. Recon is meant to complement the other classes, give them intelligence. And it's also important, I would argue even more important, that you stay alive even if the others die, because you need to stay alive to give the team the scan. If you see Assaults or Support dying in droves in the front, you're going to be pretty stupid to push up forward and try to do the same thing. And maybe you can take advantage of some people who don't see where you're going or where you're heading, but generally speaking, you want to push with the pushers of the team, the Assault and Support. And So you're effectively there to clean up and take advantage of limited opportunities. And all this you'll be seeing in a sort of applied version of the video, which is attached to this. And you can see how I actually apply some of these principles. So having said that, having described what the role of the Recon class is ideally, you also need to think about, in keeping with that, when to scan. Well, the most important time to scan, obviously, it should be obvious, is a device push. In this particular map, which you'll see in a bit, Tom's gets obvious. The introduction rather is a device push. Everyone runs to the center, and their device is going off. Blackouts usually, blitzes usually, sometimes the odd heat and bubble. Don't ask me why. And yeah, your teammates need intelligence, and so your guide as a recon, rather your goal as a recon, is to give the teammates that intelligence so they can place their blackouts and blitzes at the appropriate points and take the enemies out. But that also applies more generally to all device pushes, even if it's just one guy pushing with a bubble or a blitz. I mean, blitz in particular is almost useless if you don't know where the enemies are, and you're blitzing blind, and you just end up dying. More importantly, if you give an assault blitzer locations via scan, he knows exactly where to go, and you can pick off the enemies to get free kills as well as a recon. So device pushes in general probably represent the most important time to use scan. There are other positions and times when a scan should be used. Sometimes when there hasn't been a scan for a while and you're both in a defensive position, yeah, it's important to scan to get an idea of where the enemy is located. That can happen in situations such as nukes when you're trying to cap the point, which tends to be a long and drawn out process. And it can be a situation even on Tom Square, neither side has their devices available, and you have a bunch of guys kind of crammed up against the wall on your team, and they're crammed up against the wall on their team. And of course, you're in that situation where you don't really know exactly where they are, and so you scan just to keep track of positions, right? That's also an important point in time when you're supposed to be scanning. Another important point in time in the scanning is when they're using devices against you, and it's not exactly clear where they're coming from. It doesn't happen that often, but sometimes if you hear a bubble, or you see you don't really know where the heat is exactly and where something is located, that's another important time to scan. But generally speaking, the two most important opportunities that present themselves for scanning are device pushes and basically defensive holding out, just basically waiting for the team to have their devices charged up, waiting to see where the enemies are located, and so on and so forth. And also, and this is basically similar to device, more general pushes. If there are no devices available, but the assaults and supports want to push up with just normal weaponry as opposed to devices, that's another important time to be using scan. That's pretty much it overall. There's no other reason to use scan. Now, of course, this has been overly simplified. There are other things to bear in mind when talking about scan. One, of course, is whether your scan's being used effectively or not. This Tom Smash overall was being used more or less effectively, but I've played matches where I know I'm scanning well, but nothing is done with it. And then that's when you need to withhold the scan and draw back. You cannot, I mean, if you're just scanning and nobody's using it to use devices, then that's a hint. For whatever reason, they're not using their brains, whatever. They're not using the scan, turn it off, let it recharge, and wait for a better opportunity. There are very many incidents where people simply don't make use of their devices and your scan becomes useless. So all you can really do is provide scan for active players who are using devices, as well as to mark defensive positions when both teams are kind of at a stalemate. And I think those are primarily the best, and as well as more general weapon-based pushes. Those are the those are the occasions where scan presents itself as usable. Otherwise, you don't really need it. Now, there are different kinds of scanners. Really, two. There are scanners who just scan for themselves. There's a guy, Tech Safira. He gets very high KDs, but he only scans for himself. Almost no device assist. There are those kinds of scanners, and they're effectively the same as cloakers because their scan is not giving the scan's benefit to the team. I am a team scanner. Even if I don't have an amazing KD all the time, I usually finish close to the top, and the reason being is because I tend to get lots of device assists, and I know when to scan and how to scan. Those are the two kinds of scanners: team scanners and selfish scanners. I would advise you not to be a selfish scanner. The team doesn't appreciate it, and you'll be of more benefit to yourself as well as everyone else if you're learning how to scan for the team. Now, before we go into the actual gameplay, let me just say that there is a slight difference between SMGing and sniping with scan, apart from, obviously the differences here, right? The range and the arc and what have you. Well, a lot of scanning snipers forget that they need to push up with the team to be within range of the scan. I mean, it doesn't help the team snipers, if you're hearing this, if you are 90 meters away with your sniper rifle, because 90 meters means it's not within the 70-meter limit of your long-range scan. So you have to be at least at 70 meters to make use of the scan effectively. And this is something a lot of snipers forget doing, and snipers also tend to get kind of bogged down in the whole sniping activity of counter-sniping. It's rare to find a good scanning sniper. It's much better suited to SMG because you tend to be pushing more with the team and so on. But that said, if you are going to snipe with scan, and this is just a hard rule, you need to push up with the team so the scan is available for the team rather than staying in the back where the scan, you might as well be cloaking in that case. If you're at 90, 80, 100 meters, it doesn't matter if you're scanning or not. It's not going to help the team all the way at the front because it's not reaching the frontmost targets that the assaults and to a lesser extent the supports need to know about in order to push forward. Okay, so that is this part of the guide, and we're going to be actually looking at some gameplay and how all this is actually applied in game. Welcome to the applied version of this guide, and here I'll be talking about and hopefully demonstrating some of the principles I talked about. So obviously, I talked about almost everything that's relevant to scanning previously, and here you can see it more or less played out, more or less to an accurate degree. Is it perfect? No. I did not have the most amazing KD in either round. In the second round, I actually didn't do too well KD-wise. I had a -1. But as you can see, the scan assists, I had 26 at the end, helped me pull through. And that's another important aspect to consider. If you're really hungry after points, or hungry for points, well, scan assists give you tons of them. They add up. One mistake I say at the outset that I made consistently is I'm empty too often. Now, this is very, very tricky because in theory, at least, every time you're scanning, you want to have enough scan available for device pushes. Let's say you have a blitz and a bubble ready from your teammates, and you're empty. That can be a problem, and this is a mistake I make all the time. It's something I've been trying to work on, but it's difficult because sometimes you do need to scan for yourself. Sometimes you need to be aware, and I think as Professor Takamine said once, anyone can be a good recon, but it takes a lot to be an exceptional recon, and I'm not claiming to be exceptional, but working towards that end, conserving your scan energy for when it's most appropriate is a very difficult thing to do, and I have to say I don't do a great job at it here, but I still do an overall decent job. You can see I'm scanning when the devices are needed. I am scanning particularly for the pushes when you're bunkered down in defensive positions. I'm scanning, and I'm hanging out mostly at the back. I'm not I am taking advantage of opportunities here and there, but for the most part, I am pushing with the team, but staying in the back and playing the role of cleanup because once again, you don't have pushing power with scan. All you have is intelligence. You know where the enemy is, but beyond that, that's all you have. That's why you need blitzes. That's why you need bubbles. That's why you need blackouts, and so on, because they're synergistic. They're complementary. That's why you need scan for device pushes, and you need device pushes for scan. Oftentimes, it's quite simple. But yeah, you're not supposed to be pushing all the way up at the front as a recon, like an assault. Yes, I know Mick does this. Mick really is not someone, in my opinion, who you can look up to as someone to follow in terms of gameplay. And this is not disrespecting Mick. I have a lot of respect for Mick, but it's kind of looking like at a world-class Olympic level sprinter and saying, well, I need to do this too. Most of us will never be able to duplicate what Mick does. Most of us will never be able to have that kind of control and that kind of motor control with guns and those kinds of reflexes. That's why he's Mick. So playing a recon like an assault, I would really advise against, unless you come close to Mick's ability. Anyway, so what I'm doing here, as you can see throughout the video, is all the principles I talked about, giving scan when it's needed, and particularly for the device pushes when people are bunkered down, giving them an idea of locations and positions. My biggest mistake is when I'm running empty too long. But scanning is simple in theory and more difficult in the application, because it's not always a clear-cut issue as to when you're supposed to scan and when not. And that's going to come down to you as an individual making that decision and thinking about what is optimal and what is not for your scan. And that's going to take experience, that's going to take time, that's going to take just the ability to assess situations sometimes that just require a split second or a second of thought, and then you need to make the decision whether you're going to scan or not. And that's true of any device, really. And I might talk about things like that later in the future. Anyway, I pretty much covered when you're supposed to be scanning and when not. The rest of it is just gameplay. Like I said, not the best game I ever played, but it's a good demonstration of when to scan, when not to scan, so people get a good idea of that. And yeah, all I can say right now is enjoy the gameplay to the extent that it's enjoyable, and I will see you guys later. And if you haven't subbed yet or liked the video, that would be much appreciated. Everyone, take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.
I'm on semi. He was noob. Okay, now we just need a scan on the left. Oh, one is there, but it's quite a problem. Ah, Dodge, that's yours. I cannot kill him with the FTK, man.
Nah. Oh, he's got a no. Don't close the stop. He has an
He
has a on there.
Yeah,
move.
He moved.
El Turbo, you should consider taking the scan, help the team.
What he said.
Oh man, and they missed him so in time. One is here. So lucky. Jesus Christ. Hit him 4 times and he's still dead.
Isn't there this stupid movie?
How's the left flank looking, guys?
There's.
Need someone to kill that fucker there.
Coming in the garage. Watch out, there's one there, at least.
Oh my god. One is here.
Oh man, get out of the way, shit.
What an assist.
I hate that.
What the heck?
Whoa. Oh, damn.
Thank you. Oh, I'm freaking low. Oh,
Don't.
Kill steal. Watch
Three
top,
coming
watch
in
top.
right. One going behind.
Come on, help me. Man, they got me. Fuck.
Good job.
What good job.
Nah.
Hold it. We're almost there. Hold it.
I still didn't use my blitz. Oh, okay, that's
One right.
right. Alright.
Whoa, shit.
Blitzing right. Well, there's no one coming with me, of course. No, it's... Oh, never mind, top 3, nice scores.
Yep.
Why? The guy's asking why to leave.
That's why I had to laugh.
L Turbo. Consider picking the
09.
scan for the team. Improve your own score as well.
Fred guy had like so shitty score. One blitz doja, watch out. Ooh, man, that nade. Yeah, just got me. The thing is that I didn't see him throwing it.
It's
It was
middle,
not
it's
scanned.
left.
Oh, I'm on sniper window.
Come on,
Fred.
sheeple, don't get into those personal vendettas.
Nice on Doja. You killed him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling, but
Ah,
it's bad for your play.
Man, oh my god, and I get judged too. Oh man,
One on container.
one shot.
I just had to
Serious?
judge him. That was one shot, really. Boom, dead.
Boom. Yeah, because I shot him 3 times before. That's why. Oh, 0-2. Oh my god. I checked that they released the Halloween AN94 for ACs, but dude, for 130,000, Jesus, I'm not even gonna try to save upgrade.
Oh my gosh, let's move out.
Come on, kill him. Ah, it's no scans, so many. Fuck.
Two on the right, maybe three.
Jesus, 0-3, fuck it.
Oh shit! I didn't know that was.
One blitz to top. Okay, I'm behind you, Hilo. Just if
Two
you...
upstairs.
Yeah, I'll be there. One right corner.
This is bullshit, man. What the fucking hell? 0-4. Oh my god. No. I can't get enough of your laughing, Dutch.
Bubble right.
Whoa!
Please, someone
One
died
left.
and I'm shooting. Finally, I killed.
Fucking lag here, guys.
They are on top. Doja, can you
Yeah?
come to the pillars?
Hold on.
But watch
Getting
out,
some
don't...
ammo.
Wait,
Oh my god, guys, they're everywhere. What is a scan?
can't kill that guy.
They are outside left in the hallway.
Oh, he's so lucky, man. He is so lucky, I can't tell you. Oh my god. Jesus. Hate this match. One on the
Right side
razor,
come too.
jump down, he's on C now. Something there.
Whoa.
One on the two on the right. Can you scan closer to someone? I got scanned on the left.
I got Fred.
Pilot, can you scan closer? No?
JNC.
El Turbo. Fuck. Okay, guys, we're gonna lose this.
No, we're not.
One middle left.
Charlie lost.
Guys, I'm still on their top.
Shit.
Can be so lucky. He cannot be so lucky. Ah, fucking asshole. What's he loving it? He blitzed me, dude.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
Watch out.
How long you got left?
Nice, one shot. Wow,
Sorry dude,
How long
I'm not
you
too
guys
much
got
help here. I lag too fucking much.
Yeah, shit.
Guys. Hello, mic check. Mic check. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How long you got left?
Left, heavily left.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Losing Delta.
Trying to hold D now, dude.
Watch out, I'm blitzing left. Don't go with me. I'll get him.
It's no, it's impossible, man. 2 on the left side. Jesus, I need a big scan on the right. All I want is a big scan on the right side towards the closer. Okay.
Pulse, where you going?
I know what I'm doing.
Come on, let's move out.
Yeah, they are running around when you blitz, you know.
Heavy casualties inflicted.
2 assists. Awful.
Securing Charlie.
No one on point. Come on, take and. Oh man, they are so lucky. Come on here. No, go. Okay.
Fuck you, Fred.
Nice. Kill him.
Charlie.
What is that? Not that guy is a problem. There's more problems here. Yeah. This guy, they have so much advantage with these guns against me. Gee.
Whoa! Where the hell did he go? I didn't think that was. Watch out. One here.
Nice score, Dodge. What are you doing? Camping like hell? Like, I just checked your score.
What?
20 to 6 or something.
Hell Turbo, you should uninstall game. Fuck, you suck as a cloak.
That fucker was above me. Gee.
How much?
He's just in the hallway. Yeah, he's
One
out.
is on top.
There was one more in the hallway. Come on, why don't we scan? Left hallway. Just outside the wall. Behind Simeon coming.
Losing Charlie.
Yeah, right, Simeon. Come on.
Please. So many on the right, it's unbelievable, man.
Three on the right, one upstairs.
Heavy casualties inflicted.
Nice one.
Window.
I'm a nade. Hold on. I'm a nade. Hold on.
Dead.
No, man, you owe me a nade pulse. Oh, it wasn't you.
Watch out, I don't know what's upstairs.
Oh man, that fucking bug.
Okay, we are fine now.
Container middle outside.
Guys,
Where's he at? Upstairs?
fucking hell. This
To
is
right side.
ridiculous. No, the Tyler, no, don't record this. No. Delete it. This is bullshit, man. I almost flanked the 5 guys, and I just get killed before I can even shoot one from behind. So, not some of it. Shit.
Damn. Whoa! Watch out on the right. Ah!
Bravo.
Wow, there is so many coming. Oh my god. No.
Vindictal's online. Hello?
Yeah, we're out in 2 minutes. If nothing happens.
No, I said Vindy's online.
Windy's online. Is he on TeamSpeak?
No, it's not on TeamSpeak.
Watch out
just
on
in
the right.
game.
On the right.
I need this camera. Never mind, I'm just running. What the fuck? Where
Right
did
side
this
two.
guy came from? It's so ridiculous. Why I'm not playing spec? Oh my god, it's the biggest mistake.
You owe me a beer, High Lord.
Whoa! Shit.
I just naded your
I'm
friend
dead.
Fred.
No, I'm not. There's one by the box. At D. At B.
What box? Middle?
User joined your channel.
One left
Hello,
side is
Windy.
open, guys.
Hey Vindy, I see you was online in game.
Are you all AFK?
Hey, what's
Not
up?
me, no.
Wait.
Oh, Vindy,
User
well
was
done.
moved out of your channel.
How about me and you,
You
man?
were moved.
Oh, I can't
User
hear
was moved
shit.
to your channel. User joined your channel. User was moved
Okay.
to your channel.
Hey,
Vindy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, how about me and you make a fire team? Go to fire team 2.
Okay.
User left your channel.
I don't want overtime.
Losing Bravo.
Oh!
Worst match of my life, okay? Just